Recoyale. Lava and Deespace. My men. I need to scoot over. Ugh. I have to finish the story. It took longer than I thought. It took so much longer than I thought it was going to take. I also have to do daily things. Give me my items. I also need to upgrade Zayne's myth stuff now that I have it. I didn't even do that. Oh, it was because I don't have any of the stuff, that's why. I think I'm just gonna use my reward stuff for it, though. I'm not even gonna go crazy with it. It'd be crazy if I could push Zayne to 100 as well. I probably can, it's just the resources I'm gonna have to use for it is gonna be way too many. Because I also realized that for this hunter contest, his team is going to be in here. So I do need him to actually be decent now. My three technically mains, I mean, Caleb is not really by choice. He's just there because he's like, won't stop appearing because of the gacha mechanics. So I have a lot of Caleb. How many do I have? Oh, I have another one of this one too. Yay. I mean, I guess Caleb really would be the third choice, though, because I don't really care about Xavier or Raphael very much. Raphael, basically not at all. He's too mean. I don't think I did... I don't remember which of these I just got another one of. Because his standard 5 stars keep showing up, and I don't know why. Because the Silas ones don't really show up very much at all. I have like one duplicate of the standard ones. But actually, speaking of Silas, I think I can get one of the, yeah, one of these. Because there's one more of Magnum Opus. Oh wait, I can't yet. Never mind. I don't have enough still. I'm missing like 20 more of these thingies. So at some point, because then I'll at least have one Silas thing that's like fully upgraded. Because it was a free one anyway. It ups the stats a lot, oh my gosh. Maybe when they do another standard banner thing, I'll have to select just Silas's stuff so I can have a lot of it. Because I usually always got whoever was new, but... how Caleb's pulls went, and they were very good. Maybe now I should just focus on him. But I need to do story. I need to finish it. From what I understand, Zayne is going to not have a good time.
Thanks for coming out when there's all this snow. Perfect. We've received some of the restored surveillance footage, so we can take a look at it. The surveillance equipment was damaged by the cold, though. I'm afraid the video quality won't be great. The temperature dropped far below the equipment's tolerance threshold. It's safe to say the damage wasn't caused by natural means.
Oh, that's mysterious.
They managed to avoid being captured by the surveillance system. Meticulous and efficient, I'd say. So that's it then. We should deal with these Alterum before they completely degenerate into wanderers. Perhaps this so-called serial killer is actually a hero. However, from a hunter's perspective, do you see the Alterum as humans? Or are they monsters that need to be destroyed like wanderers?
I mean, they're kind of going to be monsters inevitably, so it's kind of just not human, kind of.
What a thought-provoking answer. Wanderers, Alterum, the deep space tunnel. Sometimes I think about the kind of fantastical world I'm living in. If a disaster even worse than the Coral Rift catastrophe arrives, how much could humanity really do? The Alterum will cause panic, not the murderer. A blood-stained murderer is more relatable than these abominations.
He's more relatable. Oh, something to read. Oh. Oh, this is the same road, but it's not a snowy. Animal? The whatever animal it is. The scarf! No, Zayne gave me that.
Are you going to drag me back to the cocoon? I won't return!
Cocoon?
Wait. You're Dawnbreaker. Just kill me already!
Zayne.
You... I said you could kill me, not torture.
I suggest you stay quiet.
His crystals are black now, like alternate version him. Zayne.
What exactly is this cocoon you speak of?
Why do you need to know so much? If you're not going to kill me, then let me go. Stay back.
Bro, don't touch me.
You?
You haven't gotten to the point where death is necessary. But after tonight, that might change. The crystals will erode your body. Your skin will be split open, and your bones will be ground to dust. When it reaches your neck, you'll lose your voice. No one will hear you scream.
Why am I feeling a certain way about the way he's saying this?
You're right. They all died like that, after emerging from their cocoons. I want to live. But if I'm going to turn into a monster, what's the point? Rather than let the cocoon turn me into a mindless monster, I'd rather die.
A dignified death doesn't exist. Thinking you're in control of the situation by choosing to die. You're only comforting yourself with a lie. Did you escape just so you could die like a dog?
Don't lecture me with that nonsense! You're a hunter. A hunter's gun can kill a monster like me, right? Pull the trigger already!
No.
I...
Zayne really do be chillin'.
He's a doctor?
Oh, whatever this animal is still clinging to him. I don't even know.
Is this yours? Oh, then it's mine.
Why doesn't he remember things?
Should I know you?
Oh no.
If there's nothing else, I'll get going now.
He's swapping with Dawnbreaker. It's even worse.
I know. The subway station is this way.
Oh, head pats, thank you. It's sad days. Poor Zayne is swapping with his alternate reality self that doesn't remember me. Big sad. Yeah, big Sag.
What's the matter? No, I'm perfectly fine.
Hey, I think a couple is
A couple's breaking up. Oh my gosh. That is not what I expected to happen, okay. It's like, oh my gosh, there's a breakup going on. It's like, I guess we were never together at all, because you're not the same person. But also, technically, none of the relationships are canon in the main story. They're all kind of, like, ambiguous. Because you're supposed to do the paid cards for the actual relationship stuff. Oh. Now he's passed out. Good job, Zayne. Yeah, there's some dog-like creature that isn't actually a dog, but they're not saying what it is, that's following him around. Oh, am I taking him home? Is that what's happening? I wonder. Oh. And we have a new pet, too. I don't know. They never showed it, like, visually. They're just, like, explaining it, but they're saying it's kind of like a dog.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just stuck to the wall now.
While I was dreaming.
Extremely low temperature detected. To protect the device and extend its service life, the system will be automatically turned off in 1 minute.
Well, at least the silly music is happening, so maybe we won't be all sad for a minute.
You're being childish.
Yes, this is the dynamic, Dawnbreaker. You have to deal with it.
That's medicine. It's bitter. I'm not consuming it.
Okay, and? Yeah, he's gonna have the carrots. It's your favorite. Yeah, he's very much a child, kind of, in a way. I mean, he's the childhood friend trope guy. He just happens to be a doctor too, so that's like. And now he has a alternate reality version of himself that's now made its way here, where he's all angsty and whatever, because he's a killer
You know
rather
my
than a doctor.
preferences that well?
No, my glass.
It's awful.
Well, at least we get to spend more time with Dawnbreaker, because they did it a little bit of him in the past, but I didn't think he'd be actually coming back. Every blanket is going on this man.
I'm not cold. I've already told you this. Take these blankets away. I don't have the strength. You've been fussing over me for a while now. Is it for a particular reason? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're very famous.
You'll what?
What you described is not the first time this happened to Zayne.
And you didn't think to mention it?
I witnessed it once when he was doing research with me at Mount Eternal.
Gosh dang it, Zayne.
He became a complete stranger overnight, and no one knew what happened to him. That's something only he knows. Back then, he ventured deep into Mount Eternal by himself, as if he had something to do there. When we saw him the next day, he had returned to his usual self, the one we all knew.
Don't tell me we have to go
I
there.
guess whatever he needed to do was done.
I don't even need to ask who did this. You little dog, you get to be stuck in a ball of ice. Honestly, this is kind of what I thought it was gonna be for the other mission, this thing. I think it kind of was, really. Except that one, I think, was us going to his timeline, and this is him coming to ours. Kinda. What did it say on the timeline? What are you wearing, Silas? What is this? I didn't even see this. What did you do? What is that? Are you at least wearing the ring? Okay, you're wearing the ring. But... what? See, it would be fine if you just had the earpiece, but what are those on your head? No, Silas, no. You need to- and he has the long hair too. He changed his hair again. I almost feel like I should have never gotten that long hair, because now he just won't stop changing it. But it looks fine, but I don't know if I should redeem my other long hair now, because that's what Zayne's gonna have, and he's gonna just be wearing that all the time. There you go. You can have horns, but don't do whatever that was. That looks awful when you're just wearing that normally. There you go, buddy. What's Zayne wearing today, actually? What has he chosen? You're normal! Good job, Zayne. You picked a normal outfit. Although, I do want him... oh, good heavens. I didn't even realize I'd never messed with that outfit before. Let me see. Where's Dawnbreaker? There you are. Hello, Dawnbreaker. Oh, put me back where I was.
The investigation into the Alterum and the unidentified suspect is still ongoing. We urge all citizens to remain vigilant, avoid spreading rumors, and exercise caution when traveling alone at night.
Yeah, poke, poke, poke. He's really sleeping.
Is messing around with people while they sleep a habit of yours?
Okay, Zayne's back. Good.
Yes. You could phrase that differently.
He has a deeper voice now. Whoa.
Yesterday, when I was in that nightmarish state, did I trouble you?
We're childish.
Why do I hear a hint of disappointment in your voice? It's a little hazy, but I remember most of it. I also remember how you stacked blankets on me and did a test with carrot juice.
Oh, he must have been like internally like, no, don't do it. It's a trap.
They became more frequent after I returned from Chansha City. And in those dreams, I always forget who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. The me in my dreams, however, has his own mission to complete.
Hug.
Good morning.
Oh, wait. No, I need that one. Ha 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 ha. Oh.
Ever, which announced the Fountain of Atay initiative, has revealed the first phase of the project.
Sanatorium?
The Val Sanatorium. According to several reports, Val Sanatorium is using medical pods called rebirth cocoons to treat patients with protocore syndrome.
Yeah, that's bad.
You're right. They all died like that, after emerging from their cocoons. Rather than let the cocoon turn me into a mindless monster, I'd rather die.
Oh yeah, that creature's still here. Divine beasts of antiquity. I hope there's some sort of picture of him. I want to know what this little dog-looking thing is. Actually, I can probably look it up, actually. How we know it? What do you mean it exists and not an isn't me? The dog thing? Oh, okay, I found a... Well, it's hard to really get a good picture of what it is. Because what did it say the spelling was? Deespace. I mean, it's all like drawings kind of showing what it is, so it's hard to tell. It's kind of dog. I mean, it's a mythical creature, so it's not really a dog, but it's like those it says it has a dragon goat-like appearance. I don't know how, I mean, I guess a little one may look more like a dog. I don't know, there's a lot of different, like, interpretations of what it looks like, so. Oh my gosh, he got dog food for it. Your robot vacuum needs a friend.
That won't be necessary. My robot vacuum has its own social life.
Oh, this is the kid.
Emissary!
The robot vacuum doing better than me. You're so right. This is my social life. This game is my social life. Well, at least the kid got his little creature back.
Let go of me.
Oh my gosh.
So that's where you went, Shuchi. Why didn't you tell me?
Whose kid is this?
I'm...
The son of a distant relative. He loves sci-fi movies and cartoons. I suppose his latest hobby is running away from home. And he's the master of that.
Oh, so you know him?
Well, you could say that. I live in the Fractal Library.
Excuse me?
In a nearby residential area.
Zane, are you hiding something, or is this just annoying to you? I can't tell.
He's just a regular pet dog. He's not special. Go on, Shuchi. Bark.
Bark! That's a howl, not a bark.
That's not the correct sound. Okay, now shake.
Zane is very much trying to avoid this.
I just got a text from his parents. They're going to pick him up.
I was actually planning to stay for a while. Right. I wanted to say hello.
It's cold, so you should head inside. I'll see him off.
Yes, you can tell him off for going over to him, I guess.
Why did you come here?
7 years ago, you promised to take up the position at the Fractal Library. I traveled here because I'm asking you to fulfill that promise. You were selected as the emissary of the Divine. Astra ordained it, and your nightmare is the greatest proof of this.
Yeah, we don't like Astra. She cursed him.
I also said that I had my own choices to make and more important matters to attend to back then.
Was becoming that version of yourself in the nightmare also a choice? People think they're making choices most of the time, yet they're unaware that all these options lead to one inevitable outcome. Fate falls upon us like this snow. It is silent and inevitable. And you too are destined to become... Since you haven't made up your mind, there's no point in me staying here any longer. But... I left the excesses bracelet you made for me at the library. Can you make me another one, please? Thank you, Emissary. I'll take my leave now. In any case, you're welcome to find me at the Fractal Library in Lincoln City. I'll be sure to visit you again as well. The emissary is a liar. I counted every single day for 7 years.
Why can't the kid just run whatever this is? He's already doing it. Astra needs to give it up. Oh, there's the myth stuff.
Yes, he needs to go home and write his reflection paper.
I really thought Zayne was like one of the more simple guys, but he turns out to be just as complicated as everyone else. At least in terms of like stuff he's hiding.
You don't want to know what happened during the past few days when I disappeared? I said goodbye 3 days ago because I had accepted Carter's invitation. I'll be joining the Fountain of Vitae research project. It's ultimately an excuse. Something unexpected happened, and the nightmare arrived before I could carry out my plans. Lately, Oxo Hospital has received a large influx of unusual cases involving protocore syndrome patients. Some died shortly after hospitalization. Others transformed within a month and became... All these patients had recovered at Val Sanatorium after entering a medical pod called the Rebirth Cocoon. Carter told me that Ever will soon hold a press conference to demonstrate the Rebirth Cocoon's effectiveness to the public. We can't let them do as they please. I want to stop Ever's plans, not just for the protocore syndrome patients. I want to make amends for a mistake, one that should have been corrected years ago. Yet it still haunts me to this day. I know I disappeared without a word before, but will you come with me this time?
Yeah.
I want you to come with me.
I mean, when you put it like
And
that...
I selfishly believe that if I asked you, you'd do it. You're staying here to watch the house.
Oh, we're fighting now. Okay. I have to lock in now.
We'll depart when you're ready.
Man, his voice has changed so much.
Let's go.
Okay. Dr. Zayne.
Fall back.
Bring it on. You won't escape.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt. It's your turn. It is weak. Now's our chance. Leave it to me.
Steady now. We can do this.
Victor, it's your turn.
No problem. Zayne.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
I'll show you.
Let's go.
Okay.
Boom.
Now's our chance.
Bring it on.
Offense.
Is the Zayne.
Here it comes. Let's call it a day.
I'll give it a taste of our strength. I'll give not even a challenge.
Oh, it was just the one battle. I don't even know why that was there. It was just to do a battle, I guess. Oh, I'm giving him sweets, of course.
There are things I need to tell you. The technology used in the rebirth cocoon is from a research project Carter and I worked on when we were in medical school. Back then, I began researching the application of protocors in implantable devices under Dr. Noah's guidance. It was also something I was interested in personally. At first, the research progressed smoothly. Yet when we started doing experiments, we need to stop researching this. The protocore energy has completely corroded the heart. Our experiment failed.
But the heart started beating again. It just grew some black crystals, that's all.
That's all?
Did you know? The lab mouse we performed a protocore implant surgery on transformed into a wanderer and devoured its fellow test subjects.
Why do you sound happy about that?
Zayne, our experiment wasn't a failure. We succeeded! We've discovered humanity's next evolutionary form! We definitely need to visit that barbecue place near the campus tonight to celebrate.
No.
The experiment didn't lead to new life. It turned people into wanderers, minions of a protocore. It was a Pandora's box that should have remained sealed. I destroyed all the related research data that day. I hope to keep this truth buried forever. No. He named it X-Heart and took it to Xander Sciences. It was later implemented in the rebirth cocoon, which is the first step in the Fountain of Atay. Not at all. In our lab, we always said it's best to take a 4-hour break while data is being collected. Then we can see the results after. So during those times, I would have been available at least. I was joking. If you were there, I would have always made time for you. I'm not familiar with the sanatorium's interior layout. If you encounter any danger during this visit, remember not to go in alone.
Don't tell me it followed us. Oh, okay.
Have you been waiting long, Zayne?
No, we just got here.
When Zayne called about needing 2 visitor passes, I had a feeling you'd be accompanying him.
Let's skip the pleasantries and head inside.
Yes, please, Zane. Keep me away from him. I don't like him.
Visitor identification verified. Zayne. I am Telomere, the AI management system of Val Sanatorium.
This AI is gonna be evil.
We hope you have a good day here at the sanatorium.
I don't think many people have a good day there.
Bright yet oppressive.
Since Zayne personally asked me for visitor clearance, I should give you 2 a proper tour.
Self-guided is fine.
I see the Fountain of Atay finally caught your interest. All those phone calls over the past month weren't in vain. But I'm curious, what made you change your mind?
You kept talking about humanity's future. I wanted to see if it would actually come to pass. Besides, nobody knows X-Heart better than me.
Good, good. You've convinced me. Everyone deserves a second chance at redemption. Remember, Zayne, I gave you this chance.
Chance for what?
And what about you, Miss Hunter? I see. Even the strongest relationships need a solid foundation. I'll make sure you get a good position here. The only downside to this place is that it's too by the book. But I guess that doesn't really affect you, Zayne.
Dr. Zayne. It's been a while.
Ms. Karen?
I heard that when she left Axo Hospital, she had less than 2 months to live. Her daughter had just learned to say mama when you handed her a death sentence. How cruel.
Dr. Carter, the patient in room A504.
What are you thinking about?
The key to obedience isn't promising heaven, it's using hell as a threat. After all, everyone fears illness and death.
Thanks, introduction, buddy.
We meet again, Miss Hunter. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Benedict, the director of Val Sanatorium.
I don't remember meeting you. The detective!
I'm honored you remembered me, Miss Hunter. It's been a while, Dr. Zayne. Welcome aboard.
I can't trust nobody, not even in this place. Oh, I gotta do the missions. Oh, hey, I can do actual Zayne stuff now. I don't know if Zayne will insta-kill things, though, because he's more of a defensive version of himself.
Perhaps this is a trial. Come at me.
Together! Zayne!
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
Keep your distance from it. It's over. It's your turn.
I just don't like that
No
the
problem.
radius isn't big enough really to do this
I'm
efficiently.
impressed by your skills.
Me too. Zayne!
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect. You won't escape.
There they
Threats
go.
are only temporary.
Melting like snowflakes.
This location needs to be purified. Come at me.
Together! Zayne!
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
Make sure to dodge the attack.
You aren't so bad yourself. You won't escape.
Come at me.
Together!
It is weak. Now's our chance. Keep your tempo.
Eat this!
It's over.
I was just careless. Everything went well.
I think there's one more. I still love how little gems they give for this. Oh yeah, there's one more. Like, you'd think they'd at least grace you with like 50 gems, if that. Not even a single
Come
pull.
at me.
Together!
Oh, I didn't mean to press that, but okay.
Observe its movements.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
I'm impressed by your skills.
I do
Come at
wonder if one day the characters are gonna turn into wanderers and these boss fights are like what their wanderer
Go
form
back
would
to the pit you
be.
came from.
Come closer.
Considering the whole plot line is about like
Keep your
turning them
distance.
into
Your
wanderers
safety
and
is
stuff.
the highest priority. Come at me.
Together!
And then we get to save
been a
them with the
challenge.
power of love or something. Although I guess that wouldn't really work for Silas because he's already I don't know, he's not like fully a wanderer, but he's like a dragon, so he's a little different, 'cause he has a core in himself already.
Wait, you two know each other? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Because
Dr.
we
Zayne
don't
and
tell
I
you
met at Mount
everything.
Eternal. However, it was a brief encounter.
I remember. I didn't expect us to meet again here.
We're not officially open to the public yet, but this sanatorium has already become the preferred choice for many patients. As the director, I'm truly grateful that everyone has embraced the philosophy of the Fountain of Ate.
Metamorphosis.
To be frank, we need Dr. Zayne's help to improve our experiment's success rate.
Yeah, sure, that's why you need him.
They're aware. The patients who've been given terminal diagnoses voluntarily agreed to participate in the experiment. It's a deal with mutual consent. Besides, who would choose to wait for death's certainty when given the chance to roll the dice of fate?
Because there may be a fate worse than death.
Third floor.
Dr. Zayne, these should interest you the most. The treatment consists of 7 sessions. Patients show significant improvement in health indicators after each one.
I won't be sugarcoating anything. Your experiment has failed to meet its objectives. You've lost control of the cellular mutation process.
You could have used a little bit of sugar. Zayne, the rebirth cocoon is our most successful experimental product to date. Our ultimate goal is to achieve humanity's perfect form through genetic and cellular reconstruction.
These numbers are far from perfect. As the creator of X-Art, I can tell you that your so-called success merely uses the existing technology to temporarily delay the disease's progression.
You tell him,
And if it
Zayne.
fails, there's a likely chance that the patients will transform. Then they'll begin to turn into wanderers.
Every treatment carries risks. If we only relied on your safe methods, then...
Of course, I understand you're challenging the impossible. That's why I decided to join. I enjoy challenging the impossible.
Yeah, snooping time.
You're not allowed in there, miss. You can't go there either. Miss? Visitors are restricted to the public areas on the first and second floors. We aim to respect our...
You're the young lady who accompanied Dr. Zayne. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Karen, a patient with Protocore syndrome. I know you and Dr. Zayne are here to investigate the Fountain of Ate, or rather, the Rebirth Cocoon. However, the press conference for it is coming up, and you're not the only ones keeping an eye on things. Sort of. My original reason for coming here was simple. I wanted to live. Isn't it strange? After all, I was a war correspondent who once risked everything on the battlefield. Yet, after returning to civilian life, I'm afraid of death. I even believed in far-fetched promises. You want to say that this experiment is turning people into monsters. Those things called the Alterum. I was there during the Battle of Mount Eternal. I saw people transform into monsters with my own eyes. Whether you're trying to stop it or investigate it, 2 people won't be enough to treat this as a simple matter. This may seem sudden, but I need your help. And I believe you might need mine as well. It'll be necessary to prevent this press conference from taking place. As it stands, I'm their most successful test subject.
That visitor just disappeared around here.
Take this with you. When you get out, tell them you saw the patient in room A107 faint. You were just escorting me back to my room.
Miss, how did you end
She's
up
gonna
here?
die,
Is
I
there
bet.
anything I can help you with?
As the creator of Exheart, seeing your technology destroyed because of a momentary lapse in judgment, do you feel regret or disbelief? I had imagined both reactions, yet I see neither on your face.
Oh, he's come to terms with
You must have
whatever it
been away
is.
from the operating room for too long, Mr. Benedict. You seem to have forgotten that showing emotions on one's face is the most ill-advisable thing a doctor can do.
I'll be honest. I don't trust you, Dr. Zayne, but no one else has your outstanding qualifications and experience.
Well, at least
It's
we're being
precisely
honest
why
with
I
each
want
other.
to bring you on board, even when I know you don't agree with our philosophy.
Since you're being candid, Mr. Benedict, I'll also discard the pleasantries. As I've said, I want to challenge the impossible. We each have something to gain, no? This collaboration could work.
Is challenging the impossible your only reason? Will you really let others handle your life's work? Don't you want to find out who created those Alterum?
You certainly enjoy speculating about others' feelings.
I just can't help but wonder. If your bold experiment back then was completed, would the results have been different? In any case, Miss Hunter will tell you about her impressions of the tour after she's done with her disappearing act. I look forward to our cooperation in the future.
Please. Yeah, okay, it's done. I am going to take a little break for a second. All the ads are running too. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back now. At least we're getting through it a little faster than Silas's section was.
Aren't you supposed to save people's lives? My wife is critically ill, and you're just letting her die.
Where's Dr. Zayne? Isn't he the leading expert on protocore syndrome? Why can't he see us first?
He's busy.
Doctor, my child was perfectly fine yesterday. Why did the condition worsen?
We're humans, not gods. We want to take care of everyone
Hydrate,
too.
yes. I need to.
In 3 days, Ever will officially unveil the Rebirth Cocoon at their press conference. It is designed to treat protocore syndrome. We interviewed Ms. Karen, one of the first patients who underwent this treatment. She will appear at the press conference. We might be witnessing a medical revolution. Only time will tell.
Or the end of humanity. Yeah, we're doing Zayne's section now of the story. I'm like halfway through the second
Isn't
part
Dr.
of
Zayne
it.
supposed to be on leave?
Officially, maybe. I bet he's just busy with other projects. Things just aren't the same without Dr. Zayne here. Seeing him around makes me feel at ease. It doesn't matter how exhausted I am.
Let's eat these and give it our all.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling.
Doctor, if I get sick, will I turn into a monster?
That's gonna happen to all the men, I think. They're all gonna turn into monsters, and then you have to cure them with the power of love or something. I think that's the end game we're going for here. Or it's me. Maybe I'll turn into a wanderer. I don't know. But I feel like that's where we're going with all this. Although Silas already has a protocore in his eye, so I mean he should be fine. You'd think, but I don't know. Maybe not. He's kind of, I don't know if he's really considered a wanderer, but he's just a dragon that's like half human, sort of.
No.
Really? Will from the bed next to me said,
Yeah, oh, hey! Hey!
monsters!
Have you seen the story yet? Or I guess maybe you don't care about Zayne's part, but I've done Silas's section
Dr.
already.
Zayne, I'd like to process my child's discharge papers. If you could...
Nyabby.
Lexi's condition has shown improvement.
Oh, okay, this is Zayne's section, so it's after Silas, but it shouldn't spoil anything from Silas necessarily. But good heavens, did it hurt. I mean, this hurts too, but oh my gosh, I love Silas even more now, and I'm never going to recover. I can't imagine what the limited cards are gonna be like after this, because they usually do reflect on the story a little. But I really do wonder how things are gonna change. I mean, you could literally watch my stream from yesterday, where it was on there, but I did get sidetracked and listened to like one of the audios and like watch some of the other stuff from him because people were asking. I don't usually talk over it very much. I try not to, but yeah, it's something. The lore drops are massive.
But everyone's saying Ever has a new treatment. We really want to try it.
It almost feels like they purposely kept a lot of his like 4-star and 3-star cards. Well, more so the 4-star ones, because he has much less than the other initial 3. it feels like they've kept those cards back so they can use them for this now, because things have changed a little. So maybe they'll release a bunch of 4-star cards. No, we do not trust Ever, but this is what was happening now. Ever is, Zayne's infiltrating Ever for a treatment thing that he's trying to... He apparently is partially responsible for creating, but he tried to destroy it, but his buddy didn't, so... He's now infiltrating it. Of course, the treatment is being done in a sanatorium, which is a great thing. Also, I don't know if you know who Dawnbreaker is, or if you've gone that deep.
There is insufficient blood volume for circulation. Dr. Zayne,
Well, someone's dying now.
We can pronounce the time of death.
But yeah, Dawnbreaker's back, if you know that part of Zayne lore. But that, I don't know. That's like in the written stuff, and it's, I think, mentioned a lot in the other one. But now Dawnbreaker is actually a thing in play now. So all the written stuff from like the anecdotes apparently is incredibly important, because some of the stuff from yes, this child just died, probably. They're gonna turn to a wanderer, don't worry about it. That's kind of what happens when it doesn't work. Oh hey, he has a medical mask on. I haven't really seen that in a 3D model. You don't need to worry about it.
Time of death. 2:23 a.m. Notify the family.
Oh, he sounds so sad. I'm sorry, Zayne. You're going through too much. Where's the scene where he points a gun at me? Where is that one? Because that was in the trailer. Where is it? He's not Dawnbreaker anymore, so unless he's turning back again...
I'm not a monster.
This dude's still around, okay.
I want to become a monster.
There should be some worrying about it. Oh no. Yeah, Zayne, I mean, Zayne's a combat medic, or he used to be a long time ago, so it's not like he hasn't handled it before, but it's like that meme where they're like, I'm a healer, but... kind of thing. But he's always been, like, powerful, but not necessarily with a gun. He doesn't really need it. He has his ice powers that he's probably about to impale this person with. I think Dawnbreaker's back again. Yeah. He's gonna
killer.
kill this dude now.
Or the doctor. We meet again.
This isn't a coincidence. I'm here specifically because of you.
Is that so? Am I turning into a monster?
I think I did expect maybe Raphael to point a gun. Hasn't Raphael ever messed with guns, though? He messes with knives, really. Because, like, Xavier has them, but he also uses a sword, mainly. Or actually, he only uses a sword. I don't think he uses guns. I'm not sure. I don't think Silas has ever pointed a gun at us, either. He's been on the receiving end of it, surely, but he's never really threatened with that. He's been very forceful, but not with a firearm, usually. Yeah, we just shot him in the chest for fun. Yeah, that was literally, he was just like, knock yourself out. But yeah, he's very, like, he wouldn't do it. He can't bring it into his heart to ever threaten that. He's just very forceful in general.
I knew you'd save me.
It'll be over soon.
The patient in room A103 is experiencing
The,
continual
oh, I
emotional
know.
detachment and exhibiting behavioral patterns that differ from usual.
The yes, no, maybe so Is that it, or is it a different one? I know that on. Oh, want some help? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the person on TikTok, the TikTok account where they put it in every single Silas video. He's just there. The yes, no, maybe so of all the time. Oh, there's some lines from the new Silas thing. They're so good though. There's so many, but like. That one was a roller coaster. This
3
one's just
days
sad.
After entering the rebirth cocoon, the boy from room A210 disappeared without a trace. The patient from room A379 experienced a violent episode while awaiting treatment. The rebirth cocoon's performance has improved. I was chosen as the ideal test subject. They believe I'm the closest to success.
Oh, she's just reading the notes and they're just having her disembodied voice appear. I thought this was like some weird thing. Yeah, none of this sounds sketchy at all. Oh no, she has a kid. You good, Zayne? Question mark. Yeah. Yes, it's going to be big sad days probably for Zayne, but the Silas quest is so good. It's so good. And the lore
Is there a
drops
passcode
are
in
so
this house
important.
that you don't know?
Hugs.
Yes, I'm listening. It's cold.
Oh, Countdown. That's not a good title. That exhale went right into my
All right.
face.
Thank you. You... You've never asked about the reason for why I picked that as my research topic back in medical school.
It's because of me.
It's a good guess. Correct. I had considered including your name in the acknowledgments of my paper. It wouldn't have been right for our names to appear on the same piece of paper without your permission.
Why does that sound like... I don't know, like marriage certificate kind of thing. I don't know. Oh no, he's gotten into the sweets. No, he can't have chocolate. That's not good for dogs. No. I mean, he's not a dog, but he's a mythical creature that looks like a dog. So maybe it's okay. But yeah, animals are not supposed to eat that. Even mythical animals should not be eating chocolate. We love entering the sanatorium parking lot. Always good things happen here.
Safety first.
I expected as much. You're clever for figuring out how to find the perfect moment. After surviving so many close calls on the battlefield, I'd say death has already been more than generous. When I first entered the cocoon, I dreamed. And in that dream, I had made a full recovery. I got to watch my daughter grow up. I was there for every important moment of her life. At her wedding, I hugged her while crying. But the face reflected in her eyes was unmistakably that of a horrifying monster. When I came to my senses, I realized I wasn't hugging her. My hands were around her throat. I only wanted to hug her. So why did I make her cry? My dear, have you heard of Zhuangzi's butterfly dream?
Oh, we're
I've
changing the
always
subject
wondered who
now.
was really dreaming. Was it the butterfly or Zhuangzi himself?
No idea who that is.
If I can't tell who I am anymore, then the whole world has become my cocoon. The time I still have doesn't matter. I've made my decision. The press conference is scheduled for noon tomorrow, less than 24 hours from now. In an hour, they'll place me in the cocoon for my final examination. You need to locate the cocoon's power supply and cut it off completely.
No.
Don't worry about me. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Finding a suitable test subject like me isn't easy. Trust me, this is the best way to stop them. Even if you could carry me, my body wouldn't survive a strenuous escape. If this is to be my final battleground, then you must help me. Please.
Did you hear? Patient AIDS 379 suddenly lost control and became violent just now.
It's fine. Dr. Carter said that was normal.
Oh, it's normal, so it's fine. It's fine, because he says it's normal.
I remember you were sitting right next to me when we talked for the first time. Do you want to join my research team? Before that, we all thought you were just some stuck-up child prodigy.
Dr. Noah used to say that one person can go fast, but a group can go far. Besides, your theoretical research was undeniably superior.
Back then, you were the youngest and quietest out of everyone. Who knew you'd be the most forward-thinking, boldest student in the lab? You went ahead and performed what we didn't dare to imagine. And you'd pose what we didn't dare to ask to the most distinguished of professors, until they were left speechless.
I understand that Ever wants to use tomorrow's press conference to improve the Fountain of Vitae's credibility. But the rebirth cocoon still needs to be further developed. It's not ready to be revealed to the public.
Why not? We've prepared the best testing equipment, and all the data will be presented to the public in the most accessible format. Besides, we already have a suitable candidate for a public demonstration.
Oh, you won't very soon.
Zayne, do you remember what I asked you the night Exhart succeeded? I asked if you wanted to change the world with me. We stand at the center of all our achievements. I assure you that success is within our grasp.
What exactly do you mean by success? Are you talking about unpredictable success rates? Or how quickly you dispose of your defective specimens when they fail? In the past, they were patients you fought desperately to save.
Thanks for the reminder. I almost forgot how pathetically incompetent I used to be.
I think you still are.
Why is it that when I was a powerless doctor, the lives lost under my care were somehow forgivable? But when I strive to be a pioneer, you suddenly care about the injustice done to those who were already destined to die. When did you become such a coward, Zayne? That incident at Mount Eternal? Let me rephrase that. You've always been better at confronting death compared to me. The heart beating in my chest belongs to someone else. I can't live an insignificant life. Zayne, I understand the meaning of death far better than you do.
Oh,
If these
that's bold of you to
sacrifices are
say.
necessary, then so be it. We're about to solve humanity's greatest dilemma, and you're still too young. Ugh!
Oh.
You? Zayne, you dare to freeze me?
The statute of limitations hasn't expired yet for your academic plagiarism.
Yes, get him with the law.
You can't be serious. You're bringing this up now? The end justifies the means. Let me go!
It was a joke. But I need you to stay still for a while, Carter.
Are you planning to destroy the cocoon or cut off its power supply? The sanatorium has 6 independent operating systems. Pulling the plug won't be possible.
If this place allows someone with malicious intent like me to freely come and go, then that just shows how confident all of you are.
What are you actually trying to do?
I won't tell you this time, Carter. I have a more trustworthy colleague to work with now.
You didn't come here alone this time. What's that girl up to? This is murder! You're taking away these patients' only chance at survival! Zayne, you ungrateful traitor! You might be smart, but you're weak and short-sighted! Security!
Yeah, he shouldn't have been letting him yell anyway.
You said this place was perfect for heart-to-heart conversations, since no one would disturb us. I'm afraid you'll have to stay frozen for a while. Carter, you're not doing this to save lives, nor are you doing it to save humanity. Everything you've done is to merely fill the emptiness and soothe the fear you have when confronting death. I doubt the heart's donor wants it beating in the chest of an executioner.
Oh, we brought out the symbols. I like this Zayne. This is nice.
Don't worry, I'm just...
I'm honored you decided to visit.
I don't like that that voice just comes out of nowhere as I lose my vision.
Miss Hunter, you should have been the most successful test subject. It's a shame you weren't one of ours. After all, every experiment here exists for one purpose: to create beings just like you. Oh right, I forgot to mention something. I'm one of the cocoon's successful specimens.
And you've just stolen Zayne's powers or whatever?
Play with them for a while.
Are you okay? Where does it hurt? Stop trying to sense it. You look pale.
After them! Where did they go?
Don't speak. Keep your breathing steady.
Animation? Yay! Maybe not yay?
Zayne? Why am I tied up?
This is not how this should happen.
What did you inject me with?
A suppressant. The energy in your heart has surpassed your tolerance threshold. This will ease the strain.
Well, if it's okay, okay.
Better now.
Zayne.
The suppressant won't last long. We need to leave now.
Fluctuations. It's Metaplex.
Of course, those just appear in a room, okay.
Look out. Fire.
Fire.
Oh, you're still here. How delightful.
I love how we're just avoiding showing his model so we don't have to make one for him.
Of course we would survive.
Oh.
If you take another
Never mind.
step,
He sort of has one.
I can't guarantee you'll get out of this alive.
And he's not pointing the gun at
Dr.
us.
Zayne.
It's at him.
A hunter firearm can't kill a human, but a wanderer can.
Whoa. Oh, I have to jump.
If that's it, then he underestimated us. Watch your heart. 30% of your evil should do.
Yeah, power him up.
In your case, the cure is extreme measures.
And then battle. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be giving me trial characters. This won't be necessarily easy. Yes, I'm streaming.
This might be a long night. It's your moment to shine.
Yeah, I back.
Let's see a successful specimen.
Don't rush. It's your turn.
I probably messed up the timer because I sat there. I don't know why the timer starts before you actually hit the thing, though. That's kind of dumb.
I'll show you.
Oh. No, Zayne!
This is a successful specimen?
Self-declared successful specimen. Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt. Struggling is futile.
Pay attention.
Be ready for its next move.
You won't escape.
It's your turn.
No problem.
I'll send it on a journey.
Its final journey.
I guess no matter what kind of Zayne it is, it just changes the color.
Try to find truth within these endless illusions.
I don't know which one it is.
That was fast.
So were you. Bring it on.
I'm just guessing that one. Okay.
Now you can't escape.
I guess I was right somehow.
Now's our chance. Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Eat this.
It recovered. Be careful.
At least they gave me enough power to be able to do it.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
That was fast. Nice teamwork.
There we go. Oh, 90 seconds though. I'll have to do that again at some point. I don't want to do it right now.
Wait for an opening first. Then we'll retreat. There's no point in continuing this fight.
Yeah, this dude ain't worth it.
Now's our chance. Go. Watch out. If this place is a projection, then changing the layout would be the quickest way to hide the energy core's location.
So you can just put a projection into everything?
Remember to not let your energy overload your heart. I don't have any more stabilizing injections.
Yeah, why did you even- yeah, I was about to say, why you even have the one? Is that for him?
Knowing how a certain Miss Hunter tends to overuse her evil, I came prepared.
Well, Mr. Zayne, I didn't overuse mine when I was with Silas.
It was because you were too strong.
Welcome to the Energy Core Control Room, Dr. Carter.
Are you worried she might regret her decision?
Maybe. I don't think she'll regret it too much.
Zayne, wait!
Oh, they're not gonna let me do it anyway.
Zayne, leave this place, and don't you dare destroy that energy core!
Don't you
remember
dare!
How much time and effort we put into this?
What is that? Oh no. Did you hear that? You dropped your facade sooner than I expected, Dr. Zayne. Is it because of your sense of duty as a doctor? Or a resolve driven by guilt?
Believing that you can guide humanity's fate so you can control life and death is the epitome of arrogance.
Isn't thinking you have the right to stop any experiment that crosses the boundaries of life just as arrogant? This is what the people in our era want. And in just a few centuries, or maybe even a few decades, history will remember this moment.
You have no right to speak of such things.
Why don't we watch and see how the future unfolds? Even if you've stopped Ms. Karen's experiment and prevented the press conference today, you can't stop the tide of progress.
Did everyone ever attend the same corporate seminar?
Ah, yes. I have one more question I'd like to ask you, Dr. Zayne. Back then, why did you choose to destroy something that could have shaken or even changed the world?
It couldn't be controlled. Any action beyond our control leads to unpredictable consequences.
Uncontrollable. I see. Your rationality is an absolute, the very thing that drives you to eliminate any possibility of losing control. It affects the smallest things about yourself to the greatest matters of this world. That's why you killed William at Mount Eternal back then, yes? You really are capable of such cruelty. You struck down your mentor
Oh, I'm
and
sure he
friend who
betrayed
fought
him or
beside you.
something.
Even I would have hesitated.
Cut to the chase.
You're here to atone for your mistake, that much is certain. But you also wish to uncover what you think is the truth. For example, surely there must be an explanation for why those Alterum look so much like everyone who died at Mount Eternal. I'll tell you, those people at Mount Eternal were this experiment's first batch of failed specimens.
So you just put him in there or
Your
something?
companions, William, all your guilt and suffering, I'm the one who caused it. A discovery that could have shaken the world to its core, abandoned because of a moment of cowardice. You made their deaths as meaningless as those of the failed Alterum.
Oh, he just swapped, I guess. Oh, there has to be another one then. Yeah.
Aren't you a doctor?
Am
Why
I going
can't
to
you
die?
save
Pay
anyone?
for this?
I didn't sacrifice everything just to become someone ordinary and powerless.
One day, you will hurt her.
Huh?
Nightmare? If you can't sleep, then we can go for a walk. It's unfortunate we couldn't save the patient today. Don't be too hard on yourself. Back when I was doing research, failure meant you could always try again. But as a doctor, lives will only give you one chance. You know, I had these exact same feelings during my first mission as a military doctor. It took me a long time to realize that what we have to face isn't just the loss of a life and death itself. The way they look at you in their final moments, it's always the same, time and time again. You'll have to see their fear and desperation when they're about to die. By the way, did you hear my final plea when you killed me?
You're different from the man I was talking to earlier. I must say, you're skilled at saving and taking lives, Dr. Zayne. I hope you'll find your true path after our candid discussion.
Your existence is a mistake. You must be eliminated.
A lore drop I do not fully understand.
Wherever and whenever you need us, we will provide you with healthcare services.
Is that it? Oh no, there's one more. I was gonna be like, they can't leave us being sort of dead.
Stay away from me! I'm sorry.
They really made Silas and MC closer, and then Zayne and MC are like further apart. It's crazy.
Due to Miss Karen's poor health, Ever's press conference for today has been canceled. Mr. Benedict, the director of Val's Sanatorium, stated that the patient's well-being takes precedence over the event.
How many fingers am I holding up? Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness you're okay. You had cardiac energy overload and some minor injuries when Dr. Zayne brought you in. We asked him what happened, but he wouldn't say anything. He stayed in this room until your vital signs stabilized. I heard from Grayson that Dr. Zayne went to the director's office to submit his resignation letter.
What?
There was a loud commotion in the office. I've never seen the director that angry before. He didn't approve it and gave Dr. Zayne an extended leave. Then he told him to go home and think things through. He wouldn't say another word about it. Dr. Zayne didn't hesitate at all. But before he left the hospital, he asked us to take good care of you.
Find him.
Wait, you can't just... Oh no. Please, be careful.
I'm sorry. We haven't seen him.
Sorry, we haven't seen anyone who matches your description.
Dr. Zayne! A few days ago, he said he'd be traveling to remote... Oh, you must be that young lady. This is our new menu item for today. Would you like it to go?
Wait! Dr. Zayne already paid for it.
I don't want your sweets.
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please try again later.
Oh no, the creature. Yes, show me where he is. Oh, of course, it's a graveyard.
Why are you here?
You don't get to leave.
These graves belong to the people who died by my hand. I don't believe their deaths were unjustified. Do you think I'm here because of guilt? I'm not standing in front of them for repentance, let alone the atonement you're imagining. I first met you when I came to Oxo Hospital. I was 12 at the time. Dr. Noah was a close friend of your grandmother, and I was told to look after you. You were afraid of me back then, until I used my power to keep your popsicle from melting. When things finally settled down after the Chrono Rift catastrophe, my parents asked if I wanted to move somewhere else. I hesitated for a long time. I was worried I wouldn't be able to see you anymore. But then that incident happened, and I actually hurt you. You were unconscious and bleeding heavily. When I realized what happened, I couldn't understand why I did it. That was when I realized I could lose control of my power. And not being in control can lead to irreversible consequences. It's why I chose to leave without saying goodbye. Perhaps I chose cardiac surgery because I wanted to heal your heart. Or maybe I wanted to make amends for what I did back then. Even I don't know. But I didn't hesitate when I chose the field of medicine. When I first recited the Hippocratic Oath, I truly believed I would become a good doctor. I believed I would save many people, including the one I had hurt before. Until that night on Mount Eternal, when I killed William. Do you really think a killer can be a doctor who saves lives? If something like this happens again, you might regret the fact that you tried to keep me close. I don't know.
Yeah, your feelings.
But I would. I'm certain that if I were to truly hurt you one day, it would be the greatest regret of my life.
Oh, and that's just it. Okay. Is that the end? I think it is. Good heavens. Wild. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. Poor Zayne.
You tapped my shoulder as if you had something to tell me.
Yeah, sad. I have no idea where we're going with the story from here, though. And we won't know for, like, many months. Many, many months. But hopefully there'll at least be good cards. I don't think Zayne's gonna be coming anytime soon. It's gonna be, like... It's gonna be some other stuff. Tell him his monster... No! He needs good things right now. Poor boy. He needs more happiness. We need happy memories. Because for him, I don't have all of his. I only have certain ones. I have 82%. Because I'm missing, like... This one was a thing. These are all, like, Battle Pass ones. I don't have them because of that. And then I didn't get those three, because these two on the top I wasn't playing, really, during that point. And then the others, I was then focusing on Silas more so. Because Silas is the real main, but I have a lot of them from him, too. I just can tell that the new memories from him are going to be so bad. But at least Silas is going to have happiness for a while. Because he finally got what he wanted. Where he gets to have me remember things now. But yeah, I think I'm done for now. So then I can do Genshin later this week before the Risley event is over. I need to see him too. I don't know how often I'll stream this game though. Yeah, I need head pats. I don't know how often I'll stream this game aside from this. Unless there's like a Silas card that I want to read on stream, I guess. Because that'd be nice. I could just watch the old ones too. Maybe. I don't know yet. I have to decide because then I'm going to be doing Switch 2 stuff and then Death Stranding 2 next month. And a bunch of other stuff. Hydrate. I should also do Silas's Myth eventually. Because I still didn't finish that. I never finished it. How many? I only did the first 2. But yeah, I need to do this at some point. So that might be a future stream too. But I'll be done for now so I can rest a little before I do a Risley stream this week because the event ends after this week. Oh, I forgot I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. I didn't want to. But I go now. I need to rest and maybe have dinner. Yeah, dentist. It's Zayne's favorite thing. Literally. One of these is literally me taking him to the dentist. Poor dude. He doesn't want to go. It's been so long since that came out. Poor Silas still doesn't have a second Bond story. But maybe there will be one soon. Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I feel tired anyway. I don't know why. Maybe because I woke up kind of early today. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna eat and relax and then see Risley later this week. Bye.